What's up, beautiful people? It's Pretty Girl Love Trap content, and I am here today to discuss Snowfall season 6, episode 5. Okay, we are already at the mid-season point. Oh, Lord, and I'm getting stressed out more and more. Okay. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to talk about some things at hand. All right. And make sure we are doing all the things for your girl. Please make sure you're liking this video, subscribe. Make sure you over here doing all the things for me. Therefore, let's have fun in the chat. If you're watching it live, if you're watching the replay, please let's get in the comments and discuss. And make sure your notification bells are on, paying attention to my community tab where I have all the updates that you would need. Okay, let's see who is up in here. We have DeMarcus, Ronald Cameron, Daria, Shawnee. Hey, how are you? Thank you, you guys. I appreciate y'all coming on early. Okay, I'm trying to find my little sweet spot in terms of Snowfall because there's a lot of shows out. Okay, so I'm trying to, handle them accordingly. All right. But thank y'all for coming through. Whoever is watching the replay, thank you too, boo-boos. Okay, so y'all, Franklin is doing a lot. And I don't know if I'm like here for it or a little scared. Okay, I think I'm a combination of both. All right, before we get into like the big thing, let's get into the beginning of the episode where we have his baby mother, okay, Veronique, and Cassandra, her mom. And, they're discussing, just the whole situation with Franklin. And if Veronique has a plan B, and of course, it seems like she don't have a plan B. And Cassandra was like, young lady, I taught you better than that, okay? I'm going to need you to figure out a plan B because your man's in them. He a little cray-cray, all right? He is unhinged. Therefore, I'm going to need you to figure something out because you got a baby to think about. And so they were discussing going to Barbados and just the islands, just to have a little family tradition. And of course, she's like, well, Franklin, he ain't in the mood for no traditions, okay? Franklin is over here trying to get the 73 of the million back in our account, okay? But they kind of, get into not really a spat. But Veronique was like trying to shut her mom down a little bit, saying, hey, boo-boo, I don't need you to really coach me on how to choose my men. She was like, well, you right, girl. I got a history, okay? I got a PhD in bad Negroes, okay? I know. So I can spot out a crazy from afar, all right? So Veronique, she's kind of like, all right, girl, whatever. I'm like, oof. Child, Cassandra, I really think she's going to move your girl Veronique further and further apart from your boy Franklin. But Franklin is pretty much doing the job on his own, okay? He is scaring the hell out of these people. What's up, Kinga in New Jersey? B2B TV, thank you for coming through. Yes, Franklin is doing all the things. So we find out they are surveilling, all right, the nursing home that Teddy's daddy is residing. Okay, so we peeped they was in Kansas City, so I wasn't quite sure if he had some weird local account somewhere, because I didn't think we would go as far as to include Veronique and Cassandra with Teddy's people. I was like, oh, we going there. We are going there, Frankie. This is definitely dangerous territory, but okay, boo-boo, we need our 73 of the million, all right? So meanwhile, Veronique, she calls Frankie. She was like, hey, babe, yeah, we got eyes on the pappy, all right? So how soon can you get here? He was like, give me 24 hours. And he sounded a little suspect. I wonder if she was thinking like, he over there with another woman, like, what's going on, boo-boo? But she should probably know, like, Franklin ain't really got that on the brain, okay? That is far, 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 far from his imagination at this point. Franklin is just trying to get his bread, all right? But she was kind of suspicious when he was on that telephone, all right? Franklin is stressed out and nervous because he over there with Kane. All right, Kane is up to the set, okay? He was like, hey, yo, that was my girl's crib. Her kid could have been there. Like, I need intel on your auntie and uncle ASAP pronto, okay? I know you know more information besides that club they be at, all right? And Franklin was like, bruh, like, what you want me to do? And he was pretty much telling, Frankie, like, I'm gonna need you to apply yourself, Smokey. He was definitely saying, hey, you need to like apply yourself. I need you to take that smart brain of yours and figure something out, all right? And look at the universe. The universe just pulls it all together. And lo and behold, on the television is a woman riding a horse. Okay, she riding a horse, and Franklin was like, "Oh, thank you, universe and the Lord." I don't know if I want to blame it on the Lord, but y'all know what I mean. He was like, "Oh, yeah, she liked to ride." So of course, we got a little clue. I'm like, all right, great. We ain't had to phone a friend. We ain't had to ask the audience. Like Franklin was able to really figure it out for himself. Because your boy Kane was low-key about to hold him real hostage up in that house before we figured out some answers. I was like, "Ooh, Frankie, you're a little nervous, aren't we?" Hey, Aisha, how are you? Thank you for coming through, boo. So, of course, we got good old Buckley, all right? He comes through with the information, okay, to update the word on the street. And he was pretty much updating Louie and Jerome about the hit. And he was pretty much saying, yeah, we got bodies, but not near one of them is Kane. And they was like, how the hell that happened? He crippled. What? He just literally walked away. He's like, well, he has help from your nephew. So your boy Jerome was like, oh, Franklin was there? And Buckley was like, yeah, your nephew was there. Something about that blood. He shot himself out, the whole situation. So I could tell with Jerome, it was like a combination of like admiration, like he was a little proud, but also a little frustrated. Also was like, my nephew was low-key in danger. Like, how did y'all feel when, your boy was over there learning about his nephew being over there with Kane and helping Kane? Like, I felt the mixture of emotions in Rome's heart. He was like, hey, he was over there, cuz. He was over there, cuz. For real. I know he's not in the game. I don't know why I like to say cuz. No disrespect, okay, to the Crips, okay? I'm just playing. These just jokes, okay? I don't want no problems over here, all right? Hey, HEA, thank you for coming through. Hey, Big Wolf. You said I sent my book info to you, my alternate page. Oh, okay, thank you. I haven't gotten it yet, but thank you. I appreciate it. Definitely will be checking that out. So, Louie in the background, dang. We almost got him. I was like, Louie, you got to be quicker than that, all right? But the whole time, she was like, dang, like, you could tell, like, the juices was flowing in her for JJ or something. She was like, dang, I almost got him. And Rome over there, he looking stressed out. You could just tell, like, the tension, you can cut it. You could definitely cut it in the room. Meanwhile, Rome pressing your boy Buckley, talking about you using. Buckley was like, you using? I'm like, see, Rome, if you're not going to put this man and, set him up with a 12-step program, then I'm going to need you to shut up, okay? Because you should not expect no crackhead to just get off the crack and the coke by themselves. Like, are you assisting this young man with cleaning himself up? Nope. So I'm going to need you to calm down, Rome. Lower your expectations for your boy Buckley if you're not going to assist him with the cleanup. All right, sir? Come on now. We selling the drugs. We know how this work. Jesus Christ. Like, Rome, what you thinking? Hey, Ronald Cameron, you said despite everything, Jerome still cares for Franklin. That could cost him his life. That is definitely facts. He still loves his nephew at the end of the day. But his wife over there, she's salivating at the mouth, upset because she couldn't kill good old Kane. And I mean, she wouldn't be mad if Franklin was in the room as well, okay? Like, for real. Hey, Aisha, you said the nerve of Jerome. You sell kilos, but passing judgment on folks who use your kilos. Exactly. Like, what are we doing here? Like, Walmart gonna be mad at they over there. They got customers over there buying great value. What you talking about? You sell great value. Huh? What? I don't understand. That ain't no good customer service to me. But I'm just saying, all right. Hey, DeMarcus, you said it's time for Buckley to get his what he called off behind Kane. That is definitely facts. He is on Kane's list. You already heard Kane. He was like, yep, Rome, Louie, Buckley. Maybe Louie, Rome, then Buckley. Buckley number 3. So Buckley, I don't know. You may need to stay clean. Make sure your head is on that swivel, bruh, because Kane and them folk is definitely after you. Especially they know that you're not even on the force anymore. Yeah, it's about to be a problem. Okay. So one of the most frustrating storylines of the episode. Oh my God, Leon, I am so disappointed. Like, what the hell is going on? Oh, Jesus. So Wanda trying to nurse this man back to health because he all sore because he done fought Big Dion and whatnot. And I'm like, yeah, I'm surprised you're not more hurt, bruh. And she's pretty much telling him, like, yo, bro, this was dumb. Like, this is dumb as hell. Like, why did you over here fighting this man? Meanwhile, we get a knock at the door, okay? So we got Rennie. He at the door. Then Wanda gonna say, is Dion with you? Like, one, would he say, yes, Dion's with you to kill you? 2, Leon, why you letting your lady open the damn door? Like, we are in the projects. I don't even care. We was in Beverly Hills. You not opening the door, ma'am. That pissed me off. Like, we just got in a whole big fight with Big D, but you got your lady opening doors for drug dealers. Oh, we not opening that door tonight. And if we are, Leon, you better be right there. You still laying on the couch sore. She over there opening the door. If something would have happened, you would have had no way to save her. What are we doing? Anywho, Rennie was like, well, sir, Big Dion coming back for that ad. He was like, well, not tonight, maybe in the morning. I said, well, you need to get off that couch and be in somebody's vehicle because we either need to take out behind the LAX or go on somebody's highway and hide the F out. Like, I don't understand. Like, are you planning on leaving at dawn? I know you're not, Leon, but that's what you need to be thinking. Like, Leon is just definitely just so naive and just... he just think he's Teflon Don at this point. And I'm like, fool, you talking about people's egos and their money and their respect. They don't play about that. And we know Big Dion ain't bright. So one thing that he is going to protect is ego. He got a big ego. Oh. So he is definitely going to protect that. And one thing, that means you or somebody close to you needs to get hurt. They need to get tapped. But you over here playing around, letting Wanda open doors. Yeah, that's smart. Yeah, that's definitely smart. All right. But Rennie was like, bruh, so what's up now? Because you hella confusing, okay? You talking about peace, but you dropping bodies. You want to sell drugs, but you leave us and go to Africa. You go to Africa with a crackhead and come back with a wife. I was like, Wanda was clean for a good 7-8 months before she went over there to Africa. So put some respect on Wanda's name, okay, boo-boo? But that line was funny as hell. I ain't even gonna lie. He was like, no disrespect, Wanda. She was like, F you. I was like, geez, do we not have any manners? But I guess I'd rather you talk about me in front of my face than behind my back. So, good old Leon, good old Lee was like, okay, let me get an assessment of what's going on here. Is Dion, really running the organization better than me when I was running it? And they was kind of like, well, sir, regardless of the situation, what you gonna do? Are you gonna take the streets back or not? Because there's a whole slew of people ready to take that top spot. So Wanda over there fiddling with that ring. She probably was like, "Man, I need to take this off, bro. We ain't been married but 48 hours. And you over here cutting up and messing up the vows and whatnot." So big Leon go outside trying to punk everybody and challenge them to a duel. We got people outside over there at Ralph's trying to bring in their groceries, trying to mind their business. And you over there trying to challenge people to fight. So I guess that pretty much proved like, hey, he's big dog on campus. And now he's going to go ahead and take over Dion's spot. Talking about, oh, yeah, tomorrow, 8 o'clock sharp, we under new management. I'm back. Like, what? And you can see the look and hurt on Wanda's face. She's like, what just happened? And Wanda, I'm sorry. I know you love this man. But at this point, you got to separate yourself. He done put himself back in the game that quick. Like, Leon, like, I understand you love your projects. And this is the stuff that frustrates me about hood dudes. Y'all will ride for y'all block. Y'all will ride for y'all projects. Y'all will ride for y'all hood. But don't know own their real estate. Y'all name is on their deed. No paperwork. But you over there riding for your block and your hood for no reason. Now, I understand to Leon, it's probably more of a community because he did grow up there. But this is not the way. You was just trying to save your people and had remorse a week ago. It was all good just a week ago. But now, you back selling the drugs? What are we doing? And poor Wanda, like you literally sacrificing your wife, the love of your so-called life, for your community. Like there are so many other ways to make this happen. But you really need to take your black behind back to Africa or Minnesota, Wisconsin, somewhere. But you over here about to really sell the drugs again. To what? To sell drugs in a respectable manner? To have street lights on for the kids that's still going to be in a drug-infested neighborhood? Like, this makes zero sense. And it pissed me off. And like, Wanda, like, she got to go. I know you love that man, but you got to go. Like, for real. You and Sissy could be roommates. You got to go. You got to go. Hey, Aisha, you say they refused to let Wanda grow. They remind her every day that she was a crackhead. Facts. You know what happens to people when they have that mindset? They end up going back. But I don't know. Maybe I'm naive. I still have hope for Wanda. If it happens, let it happen. But until then, I still got hope that she's going to make it out this. I need this happy ending. I need at least one happy ending, and I really want Wanda to be that happy ending. Like, I cannot deal. Sorry, Wanda. I love Leon too, boo. But you got to go. You got to do what you got to do to save yourself. Okay? That's that on that. Meanwhile, Amara over there trying to save herself because Gustavo is telling her everything that's going on and pretty much telling her, like, hey, tomorrow we gonna be in Witsec, girl. So sorry. And she was like, no, I'm not running. I'm not doing that. Like, I want a boring, peaceful life, and you need to figure out a way to make that happen. And he's looking like, oh, how am I supposed to do that? How am I supposed to do that? And I'm like, girl, it was all cute when he was bringing in that money. But I feel her. He was telling her, well, you need to go tonight. She was like broke with 2 kids. And that's why I'm still mad. Gustavo ain't have no M's in the house or anywhere else. You had all of your bread in the storage facility. Like, that pisses me off still. Like, what are we doing here? Why do you have all of your bread in one spot? Like, come on. Ugh, aggravating. So over to Teddy. He got photos, of course, of your boy Reuben. You know, we had to get those developed in the dark room or what have you. So, Haymeyer, his little CIA contact, you know, he's pretty much talking to him about, Reuben, who he might be working for. And he was like, definitely KGB. He's not really, Spaniard or whatnot. He's not really European. So I need to really figure out who he is and what he's about. But we know he's a part of the KGB. All right. And so he was like, well, do you think it started with Avi? He was like, possibly. So, do you think Oso is compromised? He was like, well, I don't know, but he has been acting a little funny the past month or so. So I'm going to need to really think on that. I was like, ooh. I just saw this comment. DeMarcus said Rennie was spitting facts about Wanda, though. About her being, okay, yes, she was on the drugs. Let her live, okay? She trying to do better. Ain't like she over there, just still on the drugs. You see her. You see the braids, okay? You see the cleanliness, okay? You see the teeth is brushed. You see the ass is washed, okay? Let her live. Let her grow. Stop playing. Yes, HEA. Leon outgrew the game. Like, you can just see his little weak behind speech. He ain't really about that. It's not in his heart. It's not in his heart, and he needs to stop playing around. We don't have time. Please go back to Africa. Like, for real. Like, we don't need you here. Poor Wanda. And I figured this was going to happen. So we see Teddy and also they meet up, all right? And so Teddy, he in the car. He got the little syringes ready. I was like, oh, we about to drug. Oh, so I don't know if it was truth serum. I'm not sure if it was a little tranquilizer situation, but Oso was about to go down, okay? Until he decided to tell the truth about Reuben approaching him. I had a feeling that he was going to do that. I feel like, eventually Oso was going to kind of redeem himself a little bit about, the situation with Reuben to Teddy. But of course, Teddy still don't know about the D, the E, and to the A. All right, we're going to keep that in our back pocket. All right. So he tells him everything. He was like, oh, it's so good. Also, I'm so glad. I'm so glad I ain't had to kill your ass. He didn't say that, but that's definitely what he was thinking. I was like, yeah, so you live to fight another day, sir. Okay. And so, of course, also, he goes and tells Tony from DEA, like, bruh, call off the troops, okay? We cannot do this. Teddy done moved them drugs out the warehouse. It's a no-go. And, of course, Tony, he a little aggravated, and he don't really know what to do at this point. So, at this point, I feel like the DEA really not about to have a case, but we going to see what happens with that. Meanwhile, your boy, Frankie, he tries to tell Sissy she got to go, okay? And, long story short, he was warning her about Teddy and the CIA. He was like, girl, we already know how they operate. You done been through this before, I know, but these ain't no regular old just gangbangers who ain't got no aim. This is the C to the I to the A. They are trained killers, baby girl. So I'm going to need you to please leave and protect yourself. And I'm like, Franklin, if your plan was to originally do what you did at the end of this episode, at this point, I'm mad because you need to just low-key kidnap her and tell her, hey, I'm locking you up in the room and you can't escape. Like, you still got your mama out here in these streets knowing you possibly would have had to do what you end up doing. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. Like, no, you should have been a little more forceful. Like, I would have like, all right, get my 3 most buffish drug dealers and we got to take my mama, yo. Like, we got to put her somewhere and hide her the hell out. But Sissy being stubborn, how them older people get, they're a little stubborn. They're like, no, I've been around this block before. Like, I'm good. I ain't scared of nobody. And he was like, oh, you think you're a martyr now because, you think you partially guilty? And of course, she was like, yes, I enjoyed some of the fruits of our labor. So low-key, I don't care. I kind of deserve what may happen to me. And I'm like, Sissy, girl, no, Just because you watch yourself a little rinky-dink watch and open a little real estate company, no, girl, do not feel bad for yourself, okay? Because I definitely would have been shopping, girl. I would have been shopping. Sorry, I don't condone drug dealing, okay? PSA, I don't condone the drug dealing, okay? But Sissy, I don't know, child. I really think for the most part she's safe. Well, was thinking she was safe. Now, I don't know if I should be nervous or not. Frankie, you done dug yourself in a hole I feel like you may not possibly be able to get out of. Okay. Meanwhile, Kane's folk done found the little, I don't know what it's called, the little riding ranch equestrian situation that Louie likes to ride her horses at. Okay, so Franklin told your boy Kane that Louie likes to ride, all right? Not just Jerome. She likes to ride the horses, okay? And so, of course, Ricky done found the location, and he told the two dudes in the car, like, hey, when she come, because they said she come about a couple times a week, I'm gonna need y'all to make sure y'all capture her, but keep her alive because Kane wants that ass alive. And I was like, ooh, Kane, you want to kill her on your own, don't you? You big mad, Kane, but I ain't even mad at you, bro. At this point, and I never knew I would really get to this point, I'm okay with Louie dying. Like, girl, you can go. You can go. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. You caused enough havoc. I'm done with you at this point, okay? But of course, the drug dealer gangbangers ain't happy. They was like, we got to stay here all day, every day until she show up. He was like, yeah. He was like, what, we look like some farmers? I was like, bruh, I don't know what you need to do and put some overtime on your drug dealer time card, but you need to clock them hours, okay? Because Kane ain't playing with y'all. Bring her back and bring her back alive. And they, trying to do their due diligence. It's like, okay, she probably gonna have security, right? Ricky was like, yeah. So, of course, the scene cuts off. So I feel like something's going to go awry with this whole capture Louie situation. And we do know that Rome like to go with her sometimes. I don't know why, because I feel Jerome is low-key on a suicide mission. I would not be surprised to see him take some bullets for Louie. And it's going to upset me. It's going to upset me if that happens. But we shall see, okay? Meanwhile, the scammers are working, okay? Your girl Cassandra got a wig for every occasion, and I appreciate the switch up, boo. So we're pretending, that we are trying to have Cassandra registered to live at the same nursing home as Teddy's father, okay? And I'm like, dang, he done aged. Like, I know we had a little bit of a time jump, but geez Louise, he didn't look this old, but we know and we find out he has lung cancer. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna let that go. But I like the whole switch of Veronique over there got a little older wig. She said, I got to give you a good 45. Okay, I got to put this little wig on. Okay, a little in vogue situation. So she's over there touring the facility, with the administrator, what have you. Meanwhile, Cassandra gets chummy and starts making, cute little small talk with Teddy's dad, okay? They're talking about, the whole cancer diagnosis. She's asking him, hey, how good or bad is this place? So she was like, I got my daughter keys. We can roll out right now. We can go to Fat Burger. We go In-N-Out Roscoe's. Like, what you talking about, bro? We can do this. And he was like, all right. I was like, sound like a good time to me. So they low-key escape the whole nursing facility. I was like, Lord, they done kidnapped this damn man. Oh, Teddy gonna be pissed off when he's fine. That's what I was like, oh, Teddy, oh yeah, he gonna be pissed off. Meanwhile, Big Dion with the big shiner, I was like, dang, Leon, you did that to your man. Oh, child, Leon, I don't want to get in no fight with you either, boo. So Dion was like, bruh, Leon is about to be out of here. Like, he is really not to be an issue. But until I cap him, I'm going to need you to freeze him out. I don't need you to be selling the drugs to Leon. And Louie was like, boo, we are an equal opportunity drug organization here, okay? We do not discriminate Therefore, you cannot tell us who to sell drugs to and who not to sell the drugs to because we have to make the money. Okay? Do you not know me? Okay. And of course, Dion was like, I'm not even talking to you. And I was like, oh, see? All right, Dion. You don't disrespect Louie in front of Romy Rome. But normally, Romy Rome will feel away. But at this point, he's kind of taking the disrespect a little lighter these days because Romy Rome is tired, y'all. He is sick and tired of being sick and tired. He tired of busting caps. He's tired of dodging the blickies. Like Romy Rome is tired, okay? He is over it.com. So he tells Louie, let's let the men talk. Go ahead to the back room. Her ego was like, you show like, all right, you my man, so I'm gonna go ahead and listen to you this time. So he has a little drink and a little talk with Dion. He was like, I feel you pissed off with Leon, but what is that really going to do? You kill him, like what is that really going to prove? You're like, bro, like I know you big stuff. But at the end of the day, we some OGs. Like this stuff getting old, the block getting real hot. And I ain't talking about the cops. Like this right here, these little Negroes is cray-cray, okay? In our little generation, like we the last OGs. And Big Dion corrected him. He was like, screw, pump your brakes. That's you, bro. You the dying breed. I'm still popping up in here. I was like, see, Rome, why you even comparing your OG-ness to Dion? Like, I don't know why. I'm giving Romy Rome a good 40. Maybe he's giving 35. Dion, maybe late 20s, early 30s, maybe. But Romy Rome, you and Dion is totally two different types of people. Like, why did you even make that comparison? But maybe he was trying to relate to him to, pretty much calm him down. Because I feel like just a little bit, he was trying to save Leon's life. Just a smidget. Even though he was hella disrespectful to your boy Leon when he came over with a whole wedding gift. He done opened up his heart a little bit, y'all. He done opened up his little heart and he was like, you know what? He is family, so I'm going to need to protect my family, okay? So, of course, Dion ain't trying to hear nothing old Romy Rome got to say. So he ends up leaving. So, of course, your girl Louie comes in. Are you okay, baby? What's wrong? What's wrong? He just got, I don't know, like Romy Rome, like the acting, like it's chef's kiss, superb. Like the performances we're getting out of this show is ridiculous. Like give these people their things. Like I understand we're not really supposed to glorify the awards and recognition of certain folk, but please just give us our things. Like we deserve all the things. And if they're not going to recognize us, I'm going to need the Soul Train Awards, the NAACP Image Awards. I need all the people to recognize these people because they are doing the damn thing when it comes to the acting. Like, please give them their things, okay? Hey, Kara K, how are you? Thank you for coming through, boo. So Romy Rome was like, you know what? I'm out. I am out. And she like, Rome, where you going? Jerome, like, you can't be going out by yourself solo dolo without security. And he was like, I'm out. And I'm like, you out the game or you out the club? Like, what's going on? Can you be a little bit more specific, sir? Just a little bit more specific. But I really was feeling like it was both things, okay? Like, Louie, I don't know now. You might be the whole annulment in the situation, girl. Meanwhile, Wanda, she's trying to, handle things at the shelter, okay? And her and Sissy, they're forming this cute little bond. I really enjoy it. But she's like, pretty much, I want to be able to save these people. I want to save my community. I admire you so much, Sissy. Like, you and Alton are just really good people. Y'all really trying to save y'all community. And Sissy was like, back at you, boo. Like, I admire you too. So yes, you have a lot to be admired about, okay? And I'm just like, girl, please just, I want to say stick to Sissy, but now I'm like, maybe not, because the block is hot for good old Frankie Frank. So I don't even know if you need to be this close to Sissy. But, I like the little bond that they're forming. I just want Wanda to stay off the crack rock. Lord, please. Please. I don't even mind if she smoke a little weed now and then. Just not the crack rock. Please. Jesus. Hey, Vacay JTV. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate it. Lord, this scene broke my heart, child. It had my asthma in a tizzy. Okay. Rome was like, I need some fresh air. I need to feel free. So I'm going to go back to my old school friends and see what's pop-a-locking. Okay. So he goes over, to his little homie CJ. Clyde is actually his government name, all right? And he was like, my baby, ain't purring like she used to, so going up under that hood and see what's going on, all right? He was like, well, we're a little busy right now. Maybe you want to set an appointment and we'll get you in next week. I was like, Rome, do not set up no appointments. We a whole drug kingpin over here, and you expect me to call your establishment and talk to your receptionist and ask for an appointment. I said drug dealers don't work like that, Clyde, so I'm going to need you to be a little more realistic, okay? But Clyde already knew. He got his ear to them streets, okay? And them streets is talking, and he know Big Rome is hot, okay? The block is hot. Hot. Shout out to Louisiana, baby, okay? Good old Lil Wayne. But yes, Rome was like, all right, I want to kind of stick around, because he was trying to tell Rome, like, okay, you want to drop it off? All right, I'll call you when it's done. Like, he was definitely and clearly trying to avoid good old Rome. But they're bonding a little bit, talking about sports or what have you. And your boy CJ peeping, okay? There was a vehicle that did a whole 360 twice, okay? And we already know what that means, okay? If you ain't never watched Friday, if they at night driving with no headlights, if it's the daytime and they circulating more than once, it's probably a drive-by, okay? Or something about to be tapping that good old body of yours, okay? So he was like, Rome, this is the second time this boy done drove past it. He was like, yeah? Oh, yeah? He popped that trunk, got the little Uzi out, and Rome scared all the employees. I'm like, Rome, it's 3 p.m. Calm down. But we drug dealers over here, so it don't matter what time it is. It don't matter what time it is. We get it crack-a-lating any time of the day, okay? So Rome over there got the whole Uzi out. Got the employees hiding, like, hold up now. I ain't wake up this morning to be a part of no drive-by. If it was me in one of them uniforms, I'd be like, CJ, bruh, yeah. Put me in for like 3 hours, sick time, vacation time, whatever time. I'll take unpaid time. I didn't wake up this morning to do no 8-hour shift and be having my life in danger, okay, bruh? Like, this ain't what I signed up for. So, CJ calmed Rome down. He was like, come on, bro. Like, we ain't got to do all this. I got people's waiting for me to come home at 5 o'clock. Like, we can't do this. And he was like, you love me, bro? You love me? You over here talking about you love me, but there's only 2 cars over here you working on. 2 little raggedy oil changes. You over here talking about you ain't got time for my ride. The math ain't mathing. These employees over here really ain't doing nothing. So what's really up? But he already know his man senses the fear, okay? He smells the possible murder in the air. He just trying to go home, say, bro, you hot, you radioactive, just like Franklin said. He was talking about Reuben, that I can apply to you too, okay? So Rome, he was like, all right, I'm going to go ahead, start for effing up y'all day. I was like, well, at least you're a polite drug dealer, okay? I appreciate that. So he handed CJ, a little bread. He was like, just take it. You need it more than I do. And he goes on his merry way. Oh, Lord, that was stressful. Hey, Samara, how are you? Thank you for coming through, boom. That that whole scene was fire. Like, that's probably one of my favorite scenes, if not my favorite scene of the episode. Like, Amen, please give him some awards, please, because he did his damn thing. All right. So Romy Rome decides to go to the liquor store. Now we see one Crown Royal bag on the hood. And it looks like a whole nother Crown Royal bag in his hand. I said, Romy Rome, you on your whole second bottle. Like, you getting lit out here open wide in these streets. So he's low-key tired to the point. He's low-key just self-sabotaging himself. Like, he, at this point, just put himself out there to be exposed and possibly hit. Like, this is how tired Romy Rome is. He is willing to sacrifice himself out in these streets in his good old Versace-inspired jackets. Okay? For the name and the love of fashion, Romy Rome, get in the car and go home. But Romy Rome, he tired. He drinking. He trying to get a peace of mind. The pager is blowing up. He threw that page in the trash so quick. I said, oh, he should have yelled Kobe. No, wrong time. Kareem. Kareem, before Kobe time. I love you, Kobe. But yes, he threw that pager away so quick. I'm like, Romy Rome, be a drug dealer now. We really can't be doing that. But Romy Rome don't care no more. No more. He over it. He tired. He tired. Sissy tired. Veronique about to be tired. Cassandra about to be tired. Everybody about to go night and take a nap because everybody tired of Franklin and Louie and they BS. I don't know. I was mad at Romy Rome for a little bit, but now I got a little more space in my heart for Romy Rome, so I'm still low-key wanting Romy Rome to stay alive. I'm just saying. Oh, Lord, I'm so stressed out. Meanwhile, oh my God, Cassandra is over here getting too chummy with the ops, okay? She's bonding. Oh, Mr. McDonald, they're over there bonding about relationships and parenting. Good old even Veronique over there eavesdropping and feeling a little tender, her heart. Feeling a little sympathetic for her mama. And she pregnant, so she got all the pregnancy hormones and everything all conspiring against her brain and against Franklin. And I'm like, see, she's starting to, Lord, like she really about to be out here with Cassandra on somebody island. While Franklin over there probably rotting in somebody's cell block D. But we just gonna have to see, okay? They over there dancing, having a good old time, smoking cigarettes, drinking. Like, I ain't lying, it's kind of lit. It was kind of lit. I'm like, bring out the bingo cards or Uno, spades even. I don't know white people know spades like that. But we can teach them. We got time. We got time to teach Mr. Robert McDonald some spades, okay? He left in the morning time. Franklin didn't come to the night. So we had a good 8 hours minimum to teach old Mr. McDonald some spades, some tonks, something. But they was having a good old time. She even kisses him. I'm just like, Lord, Cassandra, you ain't even acting no more. You're not even acting. You over there about to get down with the swirl. And we ain't even ask you to do all that. We understand getting into your method acting. We get it. But girl, you're supposed to separate yourself. Put a wall. Build the wall, child. Build the wall. Not the wall that, Trump was talking about. Build the emotional wall. But now Cassandra, she getting a little, sensitive or what have you. So I feel like she's probably not as bad as she was about 10, 20 years ago. Like Veronique, remember. She getting all warm and fuzzy, getting her grandma emotions all up in here, and it's going to be an issue for Frankie Frank. Meanwhile, Frankie Frank comes to town, okay, and the pager blowing up. Everybody paging everybody, apparently, okay, and Veronique was like, do we need to get that? He was like, nah, we cool, just, pages just blowing up since I was flying, all right? Let's go over here and handle our assignment. She was like, all right, cool, boo. All right. Meanwhile, good old Reuben doing what good old paranoid alphabet people do, okay? We got to cover all our tracks, keep our heads on the swivel. You know what I'm saying? He got the closet cracked. He done measured it about 2 fingers, okay? I was thinking about something else when he was doing that. I'm sorry, I'm a little ratchet. I'm a little, I'm a bird sometimes. I'm like, all right, he got the 2 fingers. Make sure we got the distance measured. All right, we don't need no ruler. We don't need no measuring tape. The 2 fingers. All right, cool, bet. He leave, run some errands. Maybe he went to Fat Burger to Ralph's to get some groceries. We don't know what he into, okay? So Teddy peeping, the whole crew people, we got people everywhere. And so Teddy was like, all right, clear. We're going to go ahead and go in. Teddy doing what CIA agents do. We over here snooping. And he finds some little nudie Playboy magazines and he realized, oh, Reuben likes the menses, okay? Shout out to the LGBTQI community, okay? I love all y'all. But Frankie, I don't know what Franklin talking about me, Lord. But good old Teddy, I was like, okay, gotta store that in my mental Rolodex. Okay, I gotta figure this out. How we're gonna use this. So good old Ruby Rube comes back home. And he was like, hold up now. Hold up now. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this door a little wider. This door was cheating on me. Who was cheating up? Oh, like, what's going on here? What's going on here with my door? See, a person like me, to psych myself out, I'd be like, oh, it's windy in here, or, but Reuben, no. He probably done, tested it out, did the 2 fingers, left out the door, came back, still 2 fingers. So he know his house. He know where he's staying at. He understand the situation. Oh, I could fit probably the whole hand. Oh, okay, cool. Somebody was up in my space. So Reuben, now you got to keep your head in the swivel even more because somebody was up in your business, okay? So Teddy telling, hey, Meyer, like, bruh, we got a homosexual KGB member in the midst, okay? That means he extra dangerous because he got secrets he trying to hide. So we need to figure out how we going to use this information. I mean, he didn't say that, but I figured out that's where they was going to go. I was hoping they didn't really go there. But hey, this all we got on Ruby Rube, so we just gonna use this. All right, we gonna see. This is the 80s, I guess. This is shocking news. Okay, well, no TMZ up in here. Okay. Oh Lord, Frankie. So Frankie gets to the house, and Cassandra was like, we got Mr. McDonald. He ain't no spring chicken, but he ain't stupid either, okay? He hear a little car. He's like, well, who that? Oh, that's my daughter and my son-in-law. I was like, remember that, Cassandra, okay? So she give him a little kiss, like, a little good night situation, literally, because he about to go night-night, okay? So Franklin was like, sorry, got to cut this date short. We got the people at the home looking for you. And so Veronique was like, all right, honey, don't you think you want to call them? So he goes in the next room. And he acts pretty much like he's calling the home, but he calling good old Teddy McDonald. And he was like, yeah, Teddy, what's up? I knew you would, call right back since you saw this area code. And he was like, hey, bud. Hey, Franklin, how you doing? Like, they was all chummy. It was kind of cute. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, we friends today, Teddy. We friends today. Hey, bud, how you doing? How's the weather? I got a good old cute spot for you to, like he was really just putting it on, laying it on a little thick. But Franklin ain't on that time. He on demon time right about now, okay? He was like, yeah, I just wanted some recommendations because I want to take your daddy out to dinner. He was like, my daddy? He was like, yeah, your daddy. I'll take him out as soon as I see that deposit in my account. And Teddy was like, see, you even do your research, but I don't care about that man. I don't love that man. Teddy, he fronting real hard. I'm like, you love that man. You ain't been right since you got your brother killed, but we ain't gonna go there, all right? So Franklin was like, bruh, Run me my money. It's my money and I want it now. He want his bread. And Franklin was like, soon as I get my bread, I'm going to take him out to get some food because I know he hungry. And of course, Teddy was like, it ain't that simple. It ain't that simple. It's protocol. Franklin said, I don't have time. Call William at bruh. Call William and tell him to do the damn thing. And of course, Teddy ain't giving up the goods. So good old Frank goes to the next room, to the living room, do a little something to good old Daddy's neck. And Daddy, blood on the floor. And you need Teddy. He got some thug tears shedding. What's going on? And of course, Franklin had to just gut punch him. Just put the knife deeper in his heart, okay? He was like, you want to talk to your son? You want to talk to your daddy? Talk to your dad. He was like, Dad? I was like, shit, I mean, I don't know, Frankie Frank. I know, sometimes we don't have the respect for your dad. You remember Rome made good old Rob slap your daddy. I don't know why that's random, but it just lives rent-free in my head. But Franklin did more than slap Franklin's daddy. And he's scaring the bejesus out of Cassandra and Veronique. This man done killed a whole senior citizen in front of Cassandra and Veronique. Poor little fetus, because I know Veronique is stressed out. He tells them to get out. And he said, Teddy, I want my money. If I don't get my money, I'm going to get your child and your woman, and it's about to be Papa locking up in here, bro. Do you feel me? And so, he all distraught. And so, good old goddamn Oso was feeling bad. Helps him take the phone away. Like, I think he done killed my daddy. Haymeyer's like, oh, this is getting messy. I don't know. I still low-key think the CIA may be killing your boy Teddy. I don't know. Either Teddy gonna walk away scot-free or his peoples is gonna kill him. So next thing we see, good old Frankie Frank done pulled the liquor out for the dead homies all over the living room floor. Put the liquor out on the old man's back, messing up his good old shirt. Got on his Sunday shirt. He done poured the liquor all over the man's shirt. Disrespectful. Then he just pretty much burnt down the house. And Veronique and Cassandra ain't even wait for him. They scared. They pulled on real quick. Like, you know what? Frankie, you're doing a little too much. All right. Franklin pulls off. I ain't gonna lie, with the previews, I thought it was Sissy house he was burning out. So I'm like, okay, this is a random house. But Frankie, what are we doing? You already know that was not smart. Now, I understand your frustration, but you really think we known Teddy for what? I don't know, at least a few years based on the timeline of this show. You think Teddy McDonald is about to allow you to kill his daddy and peacefully hand you your $73 million now? Was that the best way? I could see kidnap. He possibly kidnapped your daddy, so okay, we got a trade. But now everybody is about to be an option. Sissy really in danger. You should have been took Sissy out of Dodge before you even went through this whole situation. Veronique over there with your seed. You got to hide everybody. But it's the CIA. Can we really hide? Frank, what you doing, bruh? Like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I was a little, excited. I was a little scared. Like, I had a mixture of emotion. I ain't gonna lie. The bird in me was like, ooh, Franklin. Like, okay. Let me see what y'all talking about. Oh gosh, let's see here. Yes, Kyra Kate, daddy for daddy. I'm just saying, maybe we gonna get Alton out the woodworks. I don't know. I just feel like if he had Alton by now, he would have been revealed himself, but maybe he keeping him in his back pocket. I don't know. I just need closure on Alton, and I still need to know where F Peach is at, because y'all playing with me. I need my closure. Y'all got what, 5 more episodes? Stop playing with me, writers, okay? And if y'all don't tell me what the F Peach is at by the end of season 6, episode 10, I'm gonna have to figure out who was writing these episodes, and I'm gonna have to pull up, because I know people. I ain't the CIA, but I know people. I can find addresses. Take it as a threat if you want to. You need to let me know where the F Peach is. I don't ask for much. Okay. Jesus. Hey, Kira K, he said it was real simple to take it. Now it isn't that simple to give it back. That is definitely facts. Like, come on, man. One transfer. Stop playing with me, Teddy. Aisha, he said Franklin ain't shit for stabbing that man in front of the pregnant lady. Franklin is unhinged. He don't care about nothing no more. Veronique, I'm sorry. Your mama right. You need to go on that island somewhere. You and Wanda need to go ahead and start a village somewhere in Africa, because Franklin is crazy and dangerous, and he pretty much radioactive at this point too. I'm a little nervous for anybody connected to Franklin in any way, because Teddy, one, he done lost his brother. He's still mourning that. Now he done lost his daddy. Ooh, and if you would have told Sissy, she probably would have been low key on board. You know she can't stand Teddy. She'd be like, "I help you, Frankie. What are we doing? When are we doing this?" HA said Franklin should know his money long gone. Child. And he probably ain't long gone. He just ain't touching it. HA said Franklin done lost his mind. Teddy better give that man his money. It's my money and I want it now. Ronald Cameron said you worried for Sissy and Veronique. That is facts. At least, you know, Sissy, she got a little blicky, but I mean, Teddy crazy. So you can't just come at him with no little blicky situation. He tactical with his ish. Okay. For real. Hey, Jacoby. What's up? Thank you for coming through. You said F Teddy. Teddy earned that. I'm just saying. Yes, HA, no one is safe and out here in these streets. I can't believe Frankie did that. Oh, now I gotta wait a whole nother week. We all do. But I appreciate y'all for coming through. Please make sure y'all like this video. Please make sure you're subscribed if you are not subscribed, because I'm just saying, what are y'all doing? All right. Please stay tuned. I'm going to try my best to review Power Book 2, Season 3, Episode 1 tomorrow around 6-ish. I'm going to try. And then, of course, we got BMF, Bel Air, and yeah, I think that's about it right now. You know, we got the 4 shows in rotation for this week. All right. Yes, Jacoby Ghost tonight. Yes, the trap is live. I appreciate it. Aisha said Amen Joseph is nominated. He is nominated for NAACP award. Oh, thank you, Lord. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about Harlem in the building. I'm just saying. That's what we do. That's what we do. The Stella Awards have not nominated Snowfall. Okay, great. See, I'm glad to know. Like, we be so focused on them other awards. We really need to focus on our own things and put weight on those things. Okay, show up to the awards. Okay, Jesus Christ. Over there, be looking at, you know, the BET Awards looking real bad over here. Soul Train Awards real bad, but y'all want to show up to the Oscars and the Grammys and whatnot. I'm just saying. Put some respect on our own names, all right? But y'all, I appreciate y'all coming through. A great episode. Please drop down in the comments your grade for this episode. If you're watching the replay, please let me know in the chat what y'all felt about this episode and your grade. Of course, off top, I'm giving it an A. Like, I don't have no complaints at all. Like, y'all doing it, Snowfall. Y'all definitely doing it for me. It's bittersweet. I understand y'all gotta go, but I don't want y'all to go. Can we get a spinoff or something? I mean, maybe that'll be too cheesy. I don't know, because we still haven't went back to Little Rock. Come on, I've been wanting to update Little Rock for about 2 years now. Y'all playing with me. But I guess I'm asking for too much. At the very least, let me know what's going on with Peaches. That's all I ask. Is he on the island somewhere? Is he dead? Is he strung out? Just let me know where Peaches is at. Thank you. And please, okay? All right. Jacoby said A. Kara, K-A-H-E-A, B+. You said you don't know Aisha. That was probably something else. You said it was a good episode, Samara. Okay. And Aisha, you said episode was the 8. Okay. All right. Aisha, you said, where's Lucia and Peaches? Lord knows where Lucia at, child. She was stressful. Okay. She was stressful. But yes, please let me know what Peaches at. I don't care if it's like a 10-second update. Just give a sister something. Stop playing. Peaches in Chicago. Not Chicago. Lord, she really up there. He in the trap, he in O Block. Like, what he doing? I'm just saying. But yeah, I appreciate it. But y'all coming through. I'm going to try to stick around to this time frame. Let's see how it works out. But I appreciate y'all. And please watch my future reviews for the remaining shows, BMF, Bel Air, and Power Book 2. So I will see y'all. Hold on one second. Aisha, you said, why you didn't tell me Franklin go with Steve Harvey daughter? You know, Lori out here, she just be sampling the people. I mean, she living her life, okay? It was kind of peculiar to me because they started releasing that right before they started doing a promo for Snowfall. So to me, it looked kind of fishy. They cute or whatever. We'll see. But of course, these relationships don't be lasting too long. So I ain't too invested, okay? Oh, shout out to Lori, okay? But yes, y'all, I'm going for real. So y'all acting like I'm that auntie that don't like to leave nowhere. I ain't saying goodbye again, okay? So I'm just wave. Ask y'all to like this video. All right. All right. Talk to y'all again tomorrow. Toodles.